Have you done stuff like that before? Not for a long time.
Yes, it has been a long time. 12 years, in fact, since Bruce Willis last played John McClane. He's back in Live Free or Die Hard, the fourth in the adventure series. Now, this one isn't set in a skyscraper or even an airport or even a city as big as New York, because this one, frankly, takes place on most of the East Coast, because that's the only place big enough to contain all the action in this movie.
And once again, John McClane is in the wrong place at the wrong time, the theme of all Die Hard movies. Along for the ride this time is Justin Long. You may recognize him as the Mac guy from the Mac PC commercials. He's McClane's reluctant ally. He's a hacker, and McClane needs him because the terrorists this time around are cyber terrorists, headed up by Timothy Oliphant and his assistant/girlfriend, Maggie Q.
Fast as you can. Hey!
Yep, McClane proves as indestructible as ever in this thing, and that gives you some kind of idea about how over the top this movie gets. For a while, this is a lot of fun. You want to believe it. It's great to have the Die Hard series back, and then they just keep piling the action on bigger and bigger. Mm-hmm. For example,
Yes, but that is actually one of the more realistic stunts in the movie. Yes. Just wait till he starts surfing on the back of a fighter jet, and then it gets really ridiculous. The action was, yes, completely over the top, but I mean, I don't know where you go in the fourth entry of a series. I mean, that didn't so much bother me as the incessant typing and hacking. This stuff is never exciting on film. It never has been. I don't see how it ever will be.
Well,
and
it's not believable. It's just people running their fingers like that, and all of a sudden they're operating most of the devices on the East Coast.
Right.
It's just too incredible.
Right.
It's more fun to be with McClane, as we've been in many other movies before. And I'll tell you one thing. For 12 years having passed, Willis looks about the same as he did in the movie before.
Less
He's
hair.
preserved well. Less hair, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's completely shaved this time. But after we saw Stallone try to revive Rocky recently, I give Willis a lot of credit that he looks like he's right back in the character.
Right.
So, it's enough fun for the summer. I wish it wasn't quite as over the top, but it's and it did
it's
get
fun for more than the normal crowd, because this is actually a PG-13 movie.
Which
means they cut back on the profanity, which was pretty much a staple of the three previous Die Hard movies. But all the action is there. Maybe a little less blood.
Yeah, less graphic. I didn't wear my muscle shirt.
You have a muscle shirt?
No.
So what do we think of this movie, Frank?
Well, you know what we always say.
Yippee-ki-yay!